Pull the FX30 out of storage because you know I've been using the FX3 for a minute, so I just pulled the FX30 out of storage. Great camera, great setup. Got the tilter suction on the glass. I'll probably take a picture and just put it in, show you guys what it looks like. Zoom in more a bit, show you guys what the background might look like using the the ECM mic. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna color grade this bad boy, and I'm gonna post it. And well, this is what this lens looks like. And
if you didn't have money to get there and come back, you shouldn't have taken your ass to Cheesecake Factory. You shouldn't have done that. You should not have taken your ass to Cheesecake Factory. Right? Right? And then they had to get my mama to take them home. Bitch, you almost caused a motherfucking accident, ho. The fuck? Yes, so this is the man that she's married to. This is the man that she's married to. Okay?
I mean, what he probably got his reason. You know, probably.
No, fuck you. Suck my dick, bitch. This my son. This is you. We both knew before we even went to Cheesecake Factory that we did not have the money to get back home. We both knew that. Because if you only had enough money to pay for yourself and y'all had to get an Uber there, bitch, you knew when you had to get the Uber there that you didn't have the money to get the Uber back. Everybody thinks to themselves, well, one, I'm going to have to pay double what I'm already paying. And if it's late at night, you're going to have to pay more on that. Or maybe people don't think like that. But that's how I think about when I get an Uber. If I know I'm going to need an Uber back, whatever it costs me to get there, I'm going to have to pay that again, probably plus more because it's going to be later on in the night. It's texting. Oh, it's Savage X50. So, that's the nigga that she's married to.
She know that, man. That's a good man.
Suck my dick.
That's a good man.
Shut the that's not a good man.
That's just probably easy.
You wouldn't even allow your sister to pay for a meal if you there with her.
That's his one.
You wouldn't even allow your sister to pay for a meal if you were out there with her.
I'm just saying that's his shortcoming. That's his one shortcoming, you know?
What else does he bring to the table? He don't have no money.
She loves him.
He don't have no car.
She loves him.
They had to relocate. They had to relocate to Texas because he allegedly was going to make more money. My mother is paying for them to come to Virginia. My mother paid. So Journey. So this is what it is. Journey told me that she was either going to stay with her husband's, her in-laws, or she was going to stay at Journey house. But then, I was thinking about coming down because I was like, well, Michael is going to be there. I want to see Michael. But then we were like, no, we're not going to do that. But this was also all before I found out that I'm fucking off on Christmas Eve. I was not supposed to be off on Christmas Eve either. So I was like, Journey, I'm not going to come down. I'm not going to make a 6-hour drive same day. That's just a lot of work. And last time I barely made it to work on time. That's just a lot of work on us. So anyways, I said I'm not coming down. So I guess between my mama and Journey and Net, it had gotten confused about where Net was going to stay. Net said, well, if Lauren stays with you, then I'm not going to stay with her. I'm not going to stay with you. Which is fine, bitch. You don't have to worry about me, bitch, because my bills get paid. Because I take my black ass to fucking work every day. And, so then her and Journey go back and forth because Net feels like Journey basically was like, Lauren, I actually don't want her to stay here because, mind you, my sister don't have no car. Her nigga don't have no car. They don't have no car. And they're going to be there for 10 days. How do broke niggas go on 10-day vacations?
Faith, I love.
How do broke niggas go on 10-day vacation? And that's what I told my sister. I said, Journey, we need to stop this conversation right now. How is she going on a 10-day vacation? Journey said, Journey, think about it. She doesn't have a job. They got married because they literally needed the increase in income. That's what they needed. They needed the increase in his monthly income because they did not have enough money to make it by. Yet they're going on vacation for 10 days.
Love transcends all.
So then Journey was like, yeah, you're right. I said, Journey, are you on vacation? She said, no, Lauren, I'm going to work back the next day. She said, the only reason I'm off on Christmas is because we closed on Christmas. She said, I would have worked Christmas morning. I said, exactly. I said, Journey, do you got a kid? She said, no. I said, I damn sure don't got one. And I'm still taking my black ass to work the next day. How is she taking 10 days off? She don't have no money. My mama had to buy Michael a coat. I already told you this. Michael get asthma when he's cold. My mama had to buy Michael a coat. Because she didn't have money to get him a coat. She schemed my auntie out of buying Michael a $1,500 laptop. My mama bought him a $200 book bag. Michael don't even go to school. My brother thinks that he's fucking dyslexic or something because he can't read and write. And that's a lot coming from my brother because one, I know for a fact my brother has ADHD. And two, my brother don't get in people's business. Like, he don't comment on nothing. Lance is the most low-key, out-of-the-way kind of person you'll ever meet. So for him to come out of his way and say, Lauren, is he slow? He's concerned. And Lance does not show concern. Especially for Michael, because he knows that Net puts Michael off to be other people's responsibility. It's not that he don't like Michael. He just don't go out of his way to do for Michael, because if you do too much for Michael, Net will intentionally not do because she knows that somebody else is going to do for Michael. So, you got all these things going on with your fucking kid and your life and your family. The fuck? And you coming out here for 10 days. I told Journey, me and Journey was like, okay, what do you want to get Michael? I said, I'm not really a fan of getting Michael stuff that he like to play with because I know his mama don't got shit. And so, Michael was like, what the fuck? You look weird as a bitch. Oh my God, there's no fucking parking. It's not even that serious. There's literally no parking. God is telling me not to get this phone today. That's what God is telling me. God is literally telling me in so many ways not to get the phone today. I couldn't pay for for those glasses. It kept getting declined 2 days in a row. I was trying to figure out why is my card declined? Because God wanted me to find that card. God is telling me today to not get the phone. I'm not getting the motherfucking phone. Fuck it. We'll try another day. God told me to chill out. I'm doing too much. Is this a straight? It has to be a straight. I think it is. But yes, so me and Johnny was like, okay, we'll get Michael winter clothes because he clearly don't got winter clothes. I bought him summer clothes. And I was like, okay, we'll get him winter clothes. And then I thought to myself, because I'm sitting here, I'm trying to figure out, okay, I'm still buying Christmas gifts. And I'm trying to, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not really prioritizing Michael as a priority because that's not my child. I do love my nephew, but at the end of the day, he has a mother and he has several people that support him or supposed to be supporting him. I'm not going to go all out for Michael. And I just hadn't put my money together. I said, hold on, wait, Lauren. You work hard for this money. Why the fuck are you spending your last bit of coins on somebody who don't even take their ass to motherfucking work? Who thinks it's okay? For her child to go without a coat? Who thinks it's okay to take 10 days off of work and you don't have no money? And then she cussed Journey out because, like I said, Journey didn't want to be her transportation while she was here. Because Journey was like, no, Net's going to make me be her transportation and stuff like that. And she's not going to put groceries in the house. And so, Journey was like, okay, Journey was like, Lauren, I really don't want to do that. And I don't want to spend money on Michael and her to eat because that's going to be too much money. I said, well, Journey, you need to tell her that. You don't have to pay for her. You don't have to do nothing. Damn, I should have just went up that way. What the fuck am I doing? I said, Johnny, you don't have to do that. You don't have to pay for her stuff. You don't have to do that. And then when we had a conversation a couple nights ago, I told Johnny, I said, I'm not paying for. I said, Johnny, actually, I don't want to pay for his winter clothes because at the end of the day, it's not gonna break me, but it's gonna take another $200 to pay for Michael's clothes, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna give him $200, and his mama can't find $200 can't find 2 nickels to scrap together. That's unfair to me. I'm working hard to sustain my life and my family. Why can you not work hard to sustain your life and your family? And I'm not gonna lie, maybe I am jealous about the vacation. Someone can say, oh, well, it sounds like you're jealous. Maybe I am. Maybe I am jealous about taking 10 days off. But I can't take 10 days off. How can somebody, I can't comfortably. Maybe I could. Maybe I could take 10 days off and say, fuck it, fuck the money, I'll make everything work. But I don't know. I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing that. And I'm not gonna let her keep thinking it's okay. And so I said, no, I'm not buying him. I said he wants a controller. This one? Oh yeah, because I can get on the highway that way. I said he wants a controller. That's all he's gonna get. I'm not going out of my way to get him stuff. His mama talks shit about me quite often. Even though, again, the only person who gets stuff from Michael, the stuff that he actually needs, the only person who consistently, the only people I should say, are me, my mama, and Ned. Me, my mama, and Journey. That's it. Now her and my mama not cool, but my mama was also the same person that gave you money for a storage. My mama paid $800 to get her shit out of storage. Mind you, Net lives in fucking Texas. Okay? Net lives in Texas. She has storage in Virginia. Why do you have storage in Virginia? Her reasoning was, oh, because I have furniture in there. You couldn't afford to go to Texas. You couldn't afford to come back to Richmond. Is this out? Oh, it is out. Oh, shit. Let me slow my ass down. Oh, they're only letting through traffic go anyways. You couldn't afford to get your ass to Texas. You couldn't afford to put furniture in Michael's room. So I did that shit. In the span of like 3 or 4 months, came out of pocket $400 for Michael to go to Texas. Summer clothes, underwear, socks, night clothes, and then I furnished his bedroom. $400 plus because it was over $200 each time. So $400 plus went to Michael alone just for him to go to fucking Texas. What the fuck do you need in that storage? So my Journey told me that the storage went unpaid for like 3 or 5 months, something crazy like that. And my mama had to pay for it to get out of because once you don't pay for storage, I don't know how they do it in Jamaica, but once you don't pay for storage, they'll sell it. They'll put a padlock on it and then they'll sell the storage. It's actually a whole TV show on buying storage units. So that's what they'll do. And my mama paid almost $1,000 to get her stuff out of, that back pay that she owed. Why is it back in the same situation? And Journey said, Lauren, I think she's going to try and make me pay it because everybody know that Journey came into a lot of money because everybody knew that Herbie had a lot of money. Everybody knew that he took out life insurance. Like Herbie would take out $100,000 life insurance policy just so that when he passed, Journey would have her own money. Literally. Like, people say that other people take out life insurance on their parents. No. Herbert took out a $100,000 policy just so Journey would have money when he passed. Which is, again, say what you want, but that man covered his whole family even in death. So everybody knows that Journey got money. Is getting money. Everybody knows that. I took this out. Oh my God, I'm so happy. And I can't lose this because you can use this without a PIN number. So I definitely need to hold on to that.
So I pull this lens out of retirement. Ooh, it's too bright. Increase the f-stop. F11, not bad. So I pull this lens out of retirement, and I'll be honest, I've never used this lens before. This lens came with, I think, the ZVE Mark II. That was some time ago when it just released. This lens came with it, and I've upgraded my cameras quite several times, and I've never used this lens. Did she give us a receipt? She gave you an envelope with a lot of stuff in it. So I've never used this lens before. So this is my first time using this lens, and I saw where I was skidoodling. I was skidoodling on Amazon, and I saw where this lens was being sold for somewhat of $800, and I was like, this is a kit lens. Why would a kit lens be sold for this much money? So I was like, alright, I've never actually tried to use this lens before because I believe that kit lenses are not good. I always thought kit lenses were like budget lenses, so people don't normally use them. So I went to I automatically jumped to, I think the first professional lens I got was like a 30mm f1.4 or 1.2, something like that. And then I just kept getting like G Masters and better lens. I've never used a kit lens before, so this is the kit lens, and we're gonna see if kit lenses are worth it, because this kit lens has been sold for like $800. So, oh, it's a bit chilly outside. So, I'm gonna shoot my entire vlog today on this, edit it on this, and let's see if kit lenses are worth it.
Which I should be. I don't think.
So we actually reach home, and using this lens the entire day, and we're gonna color grade this. We got eggnog, and we got buttercream pie. So let's edit this vlog, and honestly, if this video turns out half of what, wait, off my keys. If this video turns out even half of what it looks like in log, I'm gonna start using this lens more often. So I still think I need an intro though, but using a kit, I don't know, probably intro is gonna be using a kit lens for the entire day. Let's color grade the shit out of this. And maybe we get Sunflow. There's this lot called Sunflow lot that a lot of people has been using. I don't know, maybe we grab it today, because I really love how it looks. I really love how Sunflow looks. Alright, I really think I like how Sunflow looks. So we go, bye.